The term peak is often used to reference something in the past that seemingly was the best, but I think nostalgia controls how we use that term a little too much, especially when it comes to our favorite games, shows, and music. The real meaning of what peak is comes down to the maximum potential anything can reach. To put into perspective, Monster Hunter has been around longer than I've been alive. Over 19 years of marination, evolution, experimentation, and feedback. So many things have come and gone, like underwater combat, seasons, online hubs, features like PvP, weapon classes, and even monsters themselves. As players, I know we all value different things when we sit down and decide to play through this franchise, but I don't think we scratch the surface for what's actually possible. For some odd reason, it's more common for us to look at the older games and believe that they were the absolute best for whatever it was that charmed us to play through it. But I've just been feeling off, thinking that the best experience has already been said, done, and passed, when that's just not an accurate take in my opinion. To sort of explain the basis of why I feel like this, I think it's because we've reached the most amount of players, active players, like very recently, 7 years recent. Monster Hunter isn't the forerunner for some niche company. It's a gaming company that's on the forefront of Japan's market. It's even made it to the Olympics as a sponsor. In 2024, this is the most saturated I've ever seen this game. And then there's not to mention the fact that we have modders, people who grew up with this game and constantly inspired. We have future game developers. The amount of possibilities are endless. I just know that when somebody makes a fan game and publishes it, it's gonna take over. It may not be the next installment, and it may even take a few years, but I think it's far healthier to believe in the near future for any form of dream game to come out, rather than solely discussing remasters, because it's just not that beneficial. We could develop new games as fans. My expectations are kinda in a weird place right now, but not even looking years ahead, right around the corner we have Monster Hunter Wilds. It could very much become my new favorite game, Dethroning Triad, the game I started with, because who knows what they have been cooking with. Monster Hunter's template is all laid out, and it can be either improvised on by anybody else now, or done better, where the developers still can honestly combine the very best of what they put out into one single release. Which, given a few years, I think will actually happen. To sum it up, I've never really worried about getting a good Monster Hunter game. Capcom will always give, but too much hope on past mechanics to make sure the new game will kind of somewhat mimic what was in the past all the time kind of blows all expectations. So my new stance on this is I have faith in this growing community and the developers. The peak game is yet to come. Only amazing, memorable renditions to be built upon all these years. We're eating so good with the amount of content that's been dished out, so honestly, right now is truthfully the golden age of Monster Hunter. Your favorite game can always be your favorite, but there's no way that the past is the best just yet. I'd love to hear your thoughts though, because we are the future as a community. Whatever we feel can either be taken in by the developers or somebody out there, future game developer, can really be like, yo, I think I can make something really cool with this. So with that being said, let's just have a little conversation about this in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe. I appreciate all the love on the last video, and I'll catch y'all later. Much love. Oh, and I'm still streaming Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate for this 100% completion, so if you ever want to come by and enjoy some hunts, come by with us.